I'm going to guide you in how to find your pelvic floor. Firstly, let's recap where your pelvic floor is. It attaches at your pubic bone at the front and then runs right through to the tailbone at the back, running between the legs and looking a little bit like a sling or a hammock. There are two parts to exercising your pelvic floor. First of all, there's a squeezing action and then there's a lifting action. It's really important that you try and get both parts of the pelvic floor contraction. To get the squeezing action, I'm going to get you to imagine your vaginal walls and thinking about shutting and closing and squeezing them together. Then trying to lift and suck them up inside, and that's your lifting action. Another way you can get the lifting action is to imagine that you have a straw inserted and you're trying to squeeze and lift it up inside as far as you can. It's really important that we have tummy, buttock and legs relaxed while we're doing the pelvic floor exercises, so only the pelvic floor is working. We're going to move on to some breathing exercises that we would do with the pelvic floor. So we're going to be using our diaphragm. So I'll get you to place your hands on the outsides of your ribs, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose. And you're trying to get those ribs out really wide to the side as you breathe in, and then exhaling all the way out. So that's using your diaphragm with your breathing. And when we do that, it actually helps our pelvic floor muscle work more effectively. I'm also going to get you to exercise the pelvic floor only on the exhale breath to start with, just so that only your pelvic floor is working. Often when we breathe in as we're exercising the muscles, we brace and tense our outer abdominals, and we don't want that to be happening. We only want the pelvic floor working. So let's get started on working the pelvic floor. I'll get you to lay down onto your mat. So down onto your back, having the towel under your neck and head, feet flat on the mat and knees bent. Finding your neutral pelvis, so gently tipping the pelvis forwards and backwards a few times until you find that middle position, or what we call our neutral position for the pelvis. Once you're in that middle position, the tailbone should feel resting flat on the mat and the pelvic bones at the front pointing straight up to the ceiling. Relaxing arms, relaxing shoulders, and we'll move into our pelvic floor. So taking a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, think about squeezing and lifting up through the pelvic floor. Relaxing as you take the next breath in. And again, on the exhale, squeezing the pelvic floor and lifting up inside. And relax. Try another 4. What you want to be feeling is something at the front, very internal, and it can be quite subtle, so it may not feel like you're doing much to start with. Keep practicing. These muscles also fatigue very quickly, so it's not uncommon for you to feel it working at the first few and then not so much at the end. Have a rest and start again. It's really important for you to exercise these muscles every day for the first 2 weeks to really get your pelvic floor working and feel like something is happening.